Hi there, I'm Heidi Swapp. I'm here at scrapbook.com to introduce you to storyline chapters. Now let me ask you a question. How will you tell your story? Are you a planner, or are you more of a journaler, or are you a scrapbooker? We have kind of defined these three different types of documenting our lives. The truth is, I think that I know that I'm all three of them. There's this planner girl inside me that loves to document the little stuff every day. There's a journaler inside me that has more to say and less about all the embellishments. And then there's this scrapbooker that loves the presentation and the photos and all the things. So depending on who you are and what you love, I have now created this really cool way to kind of document in a little bit different way. So let me show you how this works. First of all, who doesn't love just new albums? Okay. And these are like these cool cloth albums. And even though they look super pretty, they also have this really cool, interesting, different way to bind. All right. So remember I told you this is called storyline chapters. And these are called chapter inserts. We have chapter inserts for the planners and chapter inserts for the journaler and chapter inserts for, you got it, the scrapbooker. So let me kind of show you how this works for me. All right, so I am a planner. I love the planning. And so I have in the planner category this opportunity to be able to document your weeks. This is kind of the week at a glance every single day. And this is kind of what it looks like when it's completely blank. It will take you through half the year. So actually 2 of these chapter books will get you through the whole entire year. Then I have sewn and embellished and added onto this chapter book. And this is more of the month at a glance. So this is what the entire month layout looks like. There's places for lists and kind of a place for you to do the overviews, and then a place for you to kind of write down what happened, a little bit more information about what's going on. I'll show you kind of what it looks like with nothing written there. All right, so that's the planner girl. All right, now let's jump to the journaler. Journalers are loving to use their books for maybe to document their garden, maybe to document recipes or exercise or goals or anything that's going on. I am loving to use mine for scripture study. These journal pages have dot, grid, and just plain, a place for you to just write. I'll show you that there's also times that I want to add just maybe a few photos, but more writing. So I consider this a little bit more journaling. You know, I'm a sucker for photos. So I love that I can put photos in and that there's also enough room for me to add more of the story. But maybe there's a time when photos are a bigger deal and I want to really capture something that happened, like a special trip. So this is a more of a scrapbooker vibe. We've got papers and corners and stickers and all the things that you love to document your journey as a scrapbooker. Now here's what's cool. You can combine all these things, depending on who you are, how you like to document, all into one album. And it has this really cool way to bind it. So let me show you. Inside the album are these rods. And they are kind of bendy, so they pop right out. You take your insert book and open it right to the middle. You kind of line up the rod with the bottom and with the top. It slides right in and it holds your book. Each album can hold up to 9 books depending on how thick they are and what you put inside. And obviously you don't have to only put Heidi Swapp inserts in there. You could put any of the journals that you find that can combine and help you tell and document your story. We have created paper pads and stickers and all kinds of yummy embellishments that help you tell your story. In fact, the folks here at scrapbook.com have some exclusive ephemera pieces that are beautiful. We made them just for scrapbook.com, and scrapbook.com has an exclusive sticker sheet that goes with the Storyline collection. I love to have labels and I have places to journal. Tons of stickers. If there's anything that I've learned as I've been working on my inserts, it's that I need all the stickers and all the washi for my planning, for my journaling, and for my scrapbooking. How will you tell your story? I hope that you'll join me to document your life more fully and more fully, perfectly fit for you. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more from scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.